This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last class, we just started with introduction part. Last class, we started with introduction. Like we have seen about Java is object-oriented programming language. Just we have done with Java introduction. And what we said, Java is an object-oriented programming language, right? And when you come to this object-oriented, so we are having object-oriented concepts like objects, classes, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. So the meaning of object is like an object is a real-time entity which has identity, state, and behavior. Which has what? Identity, state, and behavior. Like example, I have taken an object example. Like, so when you consider a car, how to identify a car? With the registration number. The meaning of state is like the properties what we see in the car, like make, model, color, price, like this, we call it as state. Even we call it as data members or variables or attributes or properties like that. Then for a car, we go with the behavior. So here, behavior means the actions what we perform on car, like drive, reverse, apply brake, like that. We call them as methods or functions or operations. Then we discussed about class. What is class? It is a collection of data members and methods. Like example, how to create a class by using a keyword class and the name of the class, and we go with the data members, means like variables. Like for a person, we go with the age of the person, we go with the name of the person, we go with the height of the person, like this. And we go with the methods like void eat with some code inside, void walk with some code inside, right? Just to see how the class looks. So class, whenever you want to create a class, we use a keyword class. Keyword means a predefined word where your language will understand. And we go with the name of the class with some data members and methods. So don't worry, what is this data type, integer, float, and what is this void, all those things, don't worry. We are going to discuss all the things once again when we come to the basics part, right? So to enter into Java, we should have a basic idea on what is object and what is class. Now today let us move to the next one. So today we will be learning how to download and install Java. We'll be going with what? How to download and install Java and how to develop a Java application at command prompt. But before we go, how to download and install Java. So we are having one important feature of Java, that is platform independent. Platform independent. So Java is platform independent. Now, meaning platform means operating system. Platform means what here? Operating system. So a Java program can run on any platform. That is the meaning of this platform independent. So the meaning of platform independent is like, so when you write a Java program on Windows, we can run that Java program on any other operating system. Like if you want to run in Linux or Mac, we can directly run it. That's the meaning of this platform independent. Let me elaborate more on this platform independent using a diagram. So whatever the document I'm typing, the programs, the diagrams, the recording, everything will be shared to you after the class. It's a regular practice. Now, let me elaborate more on this platform independent. So what is this platform independent? Is like a Java program can run on any platform, means any operating system. Now, we can even say like a Java program is write once, run anywhere. We can even say like what? A Java program is write once, run anywhere. Means or write the program on one machine and you can run it on any other machine. So if you write the program on Windows, we can run it on Linux or Mac. That's the meaning of this ORI here. Then what is a Java program? A Java program is a collection of classes. What makes a Java program? A Java program is a collection of classes. Like example, if you consider a Java program like x.java, the programs whatever we are writing, we call them as source code. The programs whatever we are writing, we call it as what? Source code. Now, in this x.java, the extension what we give for Java source code file is .java. In this x.java, we go with some classes. How to create a class? I said by using a keyword class. Keyword means a predefined word where the language will understand directly. So here I'm going with the classes like class 3, class Q, and class R. So here we are going with some classes P, Q, R. Now, once we write the source code, this source code is not understood by your operating system directly. This source code is not understood by your operating system directly. So to make it understandable, we need to translate into machine understandable format, and the translation process we call it as compilation. The translation process we call it as what? Compilation. So to compile means translate. So to compile at your command prompt or terminal. So in the case of Windows, we say command prompt. In the case of Linux, we say terminal. So at your command prompt or terminal, let me consider command prompt. We make use of a command called as javac. We make use of a command javac. The commands are same on any operating system. So javac, and we go with the name of the file x.java. So how to get this command javac? Once we download and install Java, we can make use of this command javac. Right? Now, so when you compile here javac x.java, in this x.java, how many classes we are having? 3 classes. So depends on the number of classes, that many doc class files it's going to create. So here it's going to creates p dot class, q dot class, and r dot class. So depends on the number of classes. Here we are having 3 classes, p, q, r. So that many dot class files will be created. And these dot class files are called as bytecodes. The dot class files, we call them as what here? Bytecodes. And these bytecodes are platform independent. These bytecodes are what here? Platform independent. So what makes Java platform independent means bytecodes. So if you compile this Java code on Windows, once we get these dot class files, we can use these dot class files on any operating system directly. That's the meaning of platform independent. Clear up to here, all of you? Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Right? So once we compile, now we have to see the result of our application, the output of our program. So for that, we have to run our code. So to run a Java program, at least one class should contain main method. To run a Java program, minimum one class should contain main method. Why main method? Main method is the entry point. Method means function here. Method concept means function. So we'll discuss more on this also later. So whenever you see this parenthesis, remember they are methods, which will do some performance, which will do some action. Some functionality we do inside the methods. So main method is what? It is the entry point to run a Java program. Now, in this example, in P class, let us go with a main method with some code inside. So we are not worried about coding part now. So in Q class also we are going with main method with some code inside. Now, we are having very important point. We can run only dot class files. We can run what? Only dot class files which contains main method. We can run what? Only dot class files which contains main method. Then to run the command what we have to use at command prompt or terminal is we use the command Java, and let me go with all the options here: Java P, Java Q, and Java R, then Java X. So when you say X, what will happen? When you say X, for X, do you have any dot class file here? There is no dot class file for X. X is only the name of the source code file. Then it goes with an error. It's not having dot class file, so it goes with error, and the message is like no class definition found. Now, so when you say R, it's having dot class file. R is having dot class file, but does it have main method inside? No. So main method is not there. So again goes with error and says no main method found. There. So when you say Java Q, the condition is satisfied. It's having dot class file and even main method inside. Then what will happen? Runs the program from Q class main method. It will go to the Q class main method. Then when you say Java P, condition satisfies. So runs the program from P class main method. So whichever the class name we give to the Java command, it will go to the respective main method of that class. That will become the entry point. Right? Clear this point, all of you? Any questions?
No, sir.
right? So everything, whatever I discussed here, I'm going to show all these things practically to you today. So in order to show this practically, we need to download and install Java. So let us move to the next part. That is how to download and install Java. Java, the latest version is 23 version. So for this, open search engine like Google and say Java 23 download. Java 23 download. Let me show this. Open search engine like Google and search for Java 23 download. So the first link what you are getting, see oracle.com Java downloads, open this link. So this is the URL we can use to download Java. So we can make use of this URL to download Java. And you can download Java for this 23 version. See here JDK 23. So JDK means Java Development Kit. Here you can download this Java 23 for the operating systems like 23 for operating systems like Linux, Mac, Windows like this. Okay.
Watch.
So yeah.
Should I download this now or after the class?
After the class you can do it. So don't do anything along with me. So after the class only, listen to the class and you can do the practice later. Okay. Don't do anything along with me. Okay.
All right.
Right. Now, so depends on your operating system, we need to choose here. For example, nowadays many people are having Mac and Windows. So when you go with Mac, so depends on your model like M1, M2 or Intel. So when you are having M1, M2, we go with this DMG installer. So if you are having Intel, we go with this x64 DMG installer. So here for M1, M2 ARM64, for Intel x64. So I cannot show this Mac practically to you. So I'll be sharing one link to you where you can find how to download and install Java and Mac OS and how to develop Java application on Mac OS. That also you'll be finding in the link. So which I'll be sharing to your mails. So I'll share to your mails how to download and install Java and Mac and how to develop application also. I'll share through mail. In my case, we are having Windows. In my case, I'll be going with Windows. So click on this Windows and here we need to choose this one, x64 installer. x64 installer. Let me do this. Let me show totally. So go with the second one, x64 installer. See here, it's downloading. See here. So it will take some small time to download. Now, once the download is complete, we need to just run the application. So just click on this downloaded file, which is going to run this application. Say yes. Then it is going to open the installation wizard. In this installation wizard, in this window, we need to click on this button next. Click on the button next. Then it will ask you where you want to install Java. By default, Java will get installed in C drive program files. It creates a folder Java and with a subfolder JDK23. So here what it's going to do, by default Java will get installed in C drive program files, creates a folder Java under that JDK23, our version. If you want to install in other location, just click on change button and you can choose the location wherever you want to install. We can install anywhere. Now in my case, I kept as it is. Just I'll click on next button. Just click on next button. Then it's going to do the installation process. It will take some small time to complete this installation. So let us wait until the installation is completed. Right. So once the installation is completed, you will get this message. Java SC development kit successfully installed. Then just our work is to click on close button to complete the installation part. Just to click on this close button. That's it. So this completes our installation. Now, once the installation is completed, by default, Java will get installed where? In C drive. Java will get installed in C drive program files. C drive program files. It creates a folder Java. Under that you can see JDK23. Under that you can see what here? JDK23. In this JDK23, so we can have multiple versions of Java. See, I'm having 1.8, 18, 21, 22 like that. Okay. So for now, latest is JDK23. If you open JDK23, in that you can see bin folder. In this bin folder, you can see the commands. You can see the commands. Java C is for compiling and Java is for running. So where Java and Java C commands are located? In bin folder. So up to the parent folder of bin, wherever you may install Java, up to the parent folder of bin, we call it as Java home. We use the terminology Java home. Then, where Java and Java C commands are present, java.exe and javac.exe commands are present in Java home bin folder. Right? Now, so in order to use these commands, we need to do a path setting. So we need to do what? A path setting. Setting path to Java home bin folder. Java home bin folder at command prompt. How to do this path setting is at your command prompt, just use the command set path equal to Java home C drive program files Java JDK23, then bin folder semicolon percentage path percentage semicolon. So we are just informing, it's a simple operating system command. We are just informing the operating system that go to bin folder and take these commands, use these commands. And what is this percentage path percentage? Indicates it indicates add the previous path settings. So it's good. What are the previous path settings we are having? It is going to append the previous path settings. Okay. Now let us do this command now. So open command prompt by typing cmd in search. Then you can go to C drive. When you say cd slash, it goes to C drive. Then use the command set path equal to C drive program files Java JDK23, then slash bin folder semicolon percentage path percentage semicolon. So we are informing go to bin folder of JDK23 to use the commands. That is the use of path setting. Clear up to here, all of you? Any questions? Right? If you are totally new, please practice this. So if you are facing some issues during installation, please let me know. I'll help you out to do the installation part. Okay. How to go with Mac? I'll be sending through mail the link how to go with Mac OS. Now, let us develop the application now. Developing a Java application at command prompt. Now, so the first step, open command prompt. So after opening command prompt, we have to let me create a folder. Let us create a folder or directory where we can store our Java programs. So let us create one folder here, MD Java programs. MD means make directory. Directory means folder only. Any folder name, it's up to you. Then to open this folder, to change to this folder, CD Java programs. So now we are in Java programs folder. CD means change directory. So any folder name, it's up to you, XYZ. Now in this folder, I want to create a new Java source code file. So whenever you want to create a new Java source code file, we use a text editor like Notepad, and let us go with the name hello world.java. I'm going with the file name hello world.java. Press enter key. Say yes, which is going to open the Notepad. Now let us go with the code here. So we'll say / to display hello world message onto the screen. So what this line is called, as I said, comments. We call this line as comments. Comments are mainly used for what purpose? To elaborate about your program, to document your program, we use comments. And this is ignored by compiler. So more on this I'll discuss when we go with the basics part. And what I said about Java program, a Java program is a collection of classes. So how to create a class in Java? We use a keyword class and the name of the class. Then open and close curly braces. Then to run a Java program, which method is required inside the class?
Main.
Main method, right? We require main method. So how the main method looks here is public, it's a keyword, static, it's a keyword, void is a keyword, main, which takes an argument string array args. String array, whenever we see square brackets, remember they are arrays. Okay, more about arrays we discuss again. Now don't worry the meaning of the code today. I'll elaborate the meaning of code later. Then again open and close curly braces. Then to display a message on screen in Java, we use a predefined class system. System is a predefined class, so S capital. String is a predefined class, S capital. Public static void, they are keywords, smaller case. Class is also keyword, smaller case. All keywords are smaller case. Then system.out.println, and we want to display the message hello world. So whatever the message we want to display, that should go within double quotes. And every statement in Java should end with a semicolon. And Java is case sensitive programming language, means there is a difference between uppercase and lowercase letters. Right? Now, once we type the code, save it, Control S. Then, now come back to command prompt. What is the command to compile a Java program? Javac. Javac hello world.java. Now once I press enter key, it is going to show the prompt back to us. If there are no errors in your program, it is going to show the prompt. And if I say dir to list the files in your folder directory, see, it's going to create a file hello world.class. It's creating what file here? Hello world.class, and this we call it as bytecode. The dot class file we call it as what here? Bytecode. Right? Now, once we generate the bytecode, what is our next step? We have to run our code. So what is the command to run? Java and the name of the class, hello world. See, it's showing the message hello world. Three simple commands. Notepad for typing the code, Javac is for compiling, and Java is for running. Three simple commands. Clear all of you? Any questions? No. Let me document all these parts. So to develop a Java application, open command prompt by typing cmd in search or run. Then it's going to open C drive. Then either you want to work in D drive. If I want to work in D drive, we can say D colon, E colon like this. Any drive we can work. Then now create a folder or directory Java programs as follows. How to create? MD Java programs. The folder name is your wish. MD means make directory. Change the folder or directory to Java programs as follows. How to change? CD Java programs. Then it's going to show the directory structure like this: C drive, Java programs. CD means change directory. Now create a Java source code file, hello world.java, as follows. How to create in your folder? Notepad hello world.java. Type the following code in hello world.java. Type this piece of code. Now once we type this code, don't miss out, we have to save the file. Save the file. Control S. Then once we type the code, our next step is compile the Java source code file hello world.java as follows. How to compile it to your prompt? Using the command javac hello world.java, which creates hello world.class called as bytecode. The next step, final step, run the Java bytecode file hello world.class as follows. So to run Java hello world, which displays hello world message onto the screen. That's it. So just one time practice only you do, because in reality we want to play with command prompts, notepad like this. We make use of the IDEs like Eclipse, IntelliJ like that. But as we should know the commands, the internal working of Java applications, Java C, Java command. So just to practice this one time only. Clear? Any questions, anyone? No. In Java, every statement should end with a semicolon. In Java, every statement should end with what? Semicolon. Java is case sensitive programming language. Language means there is a difference between uppercase and lowercase letters. Then one more we have discussed, system.out.println. In this, what is the main use of this? It is used to display messages or the value of variables or both onto the screen. So whenever you want to display some messages on screen, we use system.out.println. In this, system is a predefined class. It's a predefined class. Now, like example, if you say system.out.println welcome. So on the output screen, how we get welcome. So on the output screen, whatever we keep it in double quotes, that will get displayed as it is. One more example. If you take int age equal to some 20. Then I want to display the value of this variable now. How to display? System.out.println age equal to, just if I print age, then on the output screen we get the value of age, that is 20. So when you go with the variable name, it will just take the value of the variable and displays here. Now, one more example. So we're writing something like int net salary equal to some 50,000. Now on the output screen, we want to display the message net salary equal to 50,000. So I want to go with the message and the value of the variable. Then how to write that? System.out.println. So whatever the message we want to display, that should go within double quotes. So whatever the message we want to display, this message should go within double quotes. That will get printed as it is. And the joining symbol between message and variable value, the joining symbol between message and variable is plus symbol, and we'll say the variable net salary. So this plus symbol, we call it as concatenation or joining symbol. So it is going to display the message as it is, whatever we kept here, and the variable name net salary, the value will get printed over here. So this is both message and value of variable. Clear all of you how to use this system.out.println? Right? Please practice this. However, we'll be repeating this system.out.println all these things so many times, you will automatically remember. Coming back to the program. Coming back to this program. Now here, if I remove this semicolon, I'm removing semicolon for this statement, but the rule is every statement in Java should end with what? Semicolon. But we have removed semicolon. Now let us compile javac hello world.java. Yeah, see, we are not getting. Before that, let me do one thing. Del hello world.class. I'm deleting the dot class file. I'm deleting the dot class file here. Now let us compile the code. Javac hello world.java. Now see, we are getting error, semicolon expected in line number 6. Now if you are getting errors, will it create dot class file? Check it here, dir. See, it's not creating any dot class file to us. If there are errors in your program, the bytecode will not get generated. So when the bytecodes will get generated, when there are no errors in your source code, right? Now here, let me take the class name as hello. I'm taking the class name as hello, and let us create some more classes. Class P with main method, string xarray. Then here we will go with the message system.out.println P class. Let us create one more class Q. So in this hello world.java, we are having 3 classes: hello, P, and Q. Now let us compile this code. Javac hello world.java. Javac hello world.java. Now once I press enter key, it's going to create the doc class files. How many doc class files will it create now? How many dot class files will be created now? See here, very important. 3 dot class files. I said no, depends on the number of classes present in your source code. That many dot class files will be created for us. Okay, so hello dot class, P dot class, and Q dot class. Depends on the number of classes, that many dot class files will be created. So when you are compiling your code, don't look into main method. Main method will come into picture only when you are running. So while comparing, don't think of main method. So it's going to create even q.class also. Now let us run the code. Java hello world. So what will happen when you say Java hello world? It goes with error because hello world is not having any .class file. But the point is we can run only .class files with main method. Since there is no .class file for hello world, it goes with error. So could not find main load main class hello world. Now if you say Java Q is having .class file, but does it have main method inside? No. So goes with error. Main method not found in class Q. If you say Java P, condition is satisfied, so it will go with the message P class. If you say Java hello, condition is satisfied, it goes to main method of hello class. So whichever the class name we give to the Java command, it will go to the respective main method of that class. That will become the entry point. Clear this point, all of you? The point what I mentioned in the diagram? This point. We can run only .class files which contains main method. So this point is important as a beginner. Right? Any questions, anyone? Yeah, please practice this. And tomorrow we go with the next part, that is IDEs. Tomorrow we'll be seeing how to download and install Eclipse IDE and how to develop a Java application in Eclipse IDE. That we'll be discussing in tomorrow's class.